Mountain Dew Swift, Big Fat Lonely Neckbeard, the Game Fool.
It never doesn't hurt my feelings.
Is that your intro?
Yep.
I kind of heard it.
Nick says I'm a big fat lonely neckbeard.
Wow, that's rude.
I mean, he's not wrong. But he says Mountain Dew drinking, and that's wrong.
Yeah. Who drinks Mountain Dew? I mean, Justin drinks Mountain Dew, whatever.
It's kind of gross. It's like, I don't...
It's like a less crisp Sprite.
Yes!
Yeah, it's like a Sprite.
You
that
just
doesn't
nailed it on
taste good
the
enough.
head. Like, seriously.
Seriously.
It's like,
Sprite, but I can't drink it.
It's like if they took Sprite and they're like, let's mush a bunch of grapes into it for no reason.
Yeah, like something that just tastes off.
By the way, what's up, Omar?
Hey, come look at my panda bear. I want the people to see.
You want people to see your panda?
Yeah, I named him Beluga because he's like a big beluga whale.
I thought you were gonna name him Felicia.
No.
Bye, Felicia.
Everything Felicia. My horse is Felicia. Look at him. Look at his little enclosure. He looks so happy. He's got so much bamboo.
I so want to fix this for you.
Well, how?
I would just move the wall out further.
It's still gonna be the same.
No, it won't. If you move the wall out further, then you can bring it up all the way to all the way level. And then just have like it be flat for one.
Oh, yeah, true.
But you know what time it is. It's mother bedtime.
Mowgli's like, why are you yelling?
Wow, that's coming through on yours.
Yeah.
I muted the hell out of that. I want to kill everybody with a cough cough.
Oh, this is so awkward. Me and Justin are going to get some edibles after work. And apparently it is
So,
from
like,
a guy that I knew in middle school.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. From a guy I knew in middle school who actually had a crush on me in middle school, so this is gonna be like a tad bit awkward.
He's gonna hit on you.
No, I hope not. I mean, he'll see me with Justin and probably refrain from that. Justin is kind of scary looking to a new person.
He looks like a giant dork to me.
You look like a giant dork.
Well, I mean, I've known him my whole life, so.
My trees have grown. Aw, they're so short and useless.
Hello, John Carl German.
Hello, John.
John's my biggest fan.
I'm sorry, John.
Ouch. You know your words. They hurt.
Nah, you'll be okay.
Your mom will be okay.
Yes, she will be. Actually, she's not okay right now. She has a kidney stone.
I feel bad for one of my friends I grown up with because today her daddy died of COVID.
Yeah.
And she was joking about it at the beginning of this. Like, she's like, why are you wearing a mask? It's so stupid. And I'm like, I'm terrified.
Well, I've heard that people or hospitals have been declaring COVID deaths over deaths that weren't even COVID related.
See, now what you're doing is you're splitting hairs with that one. Because
What?
if they're marking it as a COVID death and it wasn't a COVID death, they're saying that like the hospital was so overrun that they didn't have enough ventilators to take care of a regular person with a heart attack, I think.
Oh.
So like COVID did cause them dying,
Yeah,
but they didn't have COVID.
But they didn't die of COVID. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
But I
so
think
I feel like
that's what
are...
the numbers are. Yeah, but they do. I mean, if you can't get a hospital bed because they're all taken by COVID people and you get in a car wreck.
Well, then I guess it's COVID related, but still, they didn't die of COVID. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but I understand what you're trying to say.
That's it. That's all I want people to think about. Think about it that way, and don't try and be like.
Okay, I have a question. How do you make these dirt paths?
With a shovel.
But how with a shovel?
You side click.
Side click?
You know, the same way you use.
What? Oh, bro, I didn't know that.
Also, like, if you die from AIDS, and usually it's not AIDS that killed them, it was pneumonia. But it was the AIDS that killed the immune system. That's Allie Reeves' point.
Yeah.
And that's what
I
COVID
it. I don't
COVID is
completely
super pneumonia, and it
agree.
gives you pneumonia, and that's what you die of is pneumonia.
Oh, look at how tall my bamboo's getting.
I know a fair bit about this because I'm a little obsessed, and because my sister works at the hospital and she's seen a lot of death recently.
Yeah.
She's
No, I
not
get
too
it.
thrilled with the way things are going.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be either. It's rough. And then a lot of people are putting hate towards nurses and stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand that part. I don't understand why you would. They're the people helping you. Like, why?
I hate the medical industrial system.
Yeah, but I don't hate nurses. They're doing their job, you know, and they're actually trying to help people. I don't exactly agree with the people running the hospitals, but I'm not going to be mad at the nurses.
I'm gonna be mad at all the nurses. I'm gonna take the road less traveled.
Mark.
Nurses.
Oh no.
All the nurses in their cute little scrubbies.
Oh god.
That's right, I want all of them.
Your sister is a nurse.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh, you're nasty.
Boy, that got really disgusting and dark really quick.
That got really gross.
Hey,
yeah.
thanks for pointing that out, head.
Hey, I'm just trying to let the people know that this is streaming from Florida and not Alabama.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
It doesn't.
Yeah, Florida and Alabama, I don't know which one's considered more inbred at this point.
I'd say not even either of them. I'd say probably like Louisiana or something like that.
Allie, do you have this game?
Yeah, Allie, get on this game. What are you doing?
Yeah, come join Allie.
Come on, Allie.
Allie,
I
who...
have to take Mowgli out soon. I might have to pause for a second.
Well, you don't have to pause. You just have to leave so you don't get killed.
Well, I'll just sit in my house, is what I'm saying.
Yup. Well, then join Allie.
Okay.
Do I have...
gonna-
What's your Xbox name, Allie? And, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I freaked out earlier when I called you Ellie.
Why?
I was like, oh shit, why did I call her Ellie? I was like, her name is not Ellie. And then, like, I came home, like, an hour later, and I was like, oh yeah, it's her fucking Xbox name.
Yeah, you called me. You've called me that a few times.
Yeah. And I for some reason, I forgot immediately.
I mean, I don't care because I'm used to like my Overwatch friends calling me Ellie because I don't really give out my personal info to people on Xbox that often. So. Okay, well, I gotta make sure Mowgli goes to the bathroom before Adam gets home because it's harder to take the dogs out when Adam's home.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, now Adam. Okay, so now I can talk to you. Allie, I am playing on PC, but are you playing on the Java version or are you playing on the Bedrock version? Did you download it into your computer? Is it running off your computer or is it running out of a window? If you're in Java, we can't join. And then that sucks. I wish it was dark. I can't see where those... Everyone gets Java. And, well, you know what? Java's like 4 editions ahead of Bedrock. You can't see your statue. Well, John, you didn't make a request for statue viewing yet. Where's my hole? Where's my hole? Hero. Hero. Really? I have no... That's why I came up. There's been a lot of work done, John. There's been a lot of work done. Robot noises. I am a robot. Robot noises. I am a robot. I am a robot. Ellie went to take the dog outside. To take the dog outside. To take the dog outside. It had to pee. Take the dog outside. Had to pee.
Well, that wasn't such a chore, now was it?
Thank you for joining the Fellowship of Fools. That was fun. I did a discus. Ah! Ah! I can't go to bed because of all of the... Well, she's down there. She's sleeping. Or not sleeping. There you go, Joan. Bring it, fools. I want your little blood bits. What's that, son? Whoa! Oh, he got me. Dude, so did he. Die, creeper. You are no threat to me in the water. I get all these spiders. I killed the spider. Man, I need some old man hair. Allie, you're a theater person. Are you there still? How do I make myself look old? Oh, I could just use an app. Boy, Daddy's got a lot of junk in his pocket. Why does it take my brain forever to figure out what goes where? Kind of sad. Shows how low my IQ really is. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you. It's a free download on Facebook. On their creator's dashboard of non-copyrighted material. I believe. Yep. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't build a beacon, can I? Nowhere near ready for that. All right, let's go. Oh no, let's go. I bet you hate this song though. You hate this song, right, John? Ugh, what a whack. Whoa. Level 33. You don't like it because it's like an action movie? Action movies are awesome. I've been in like 13 action movies. They all made like $1 billion each, too. This way, if I die, at least it sounds cool. I'm like, ah! Hello, Moglo.
I have returned.
The people have been asking a lot about you.
What'd they say?
Where is she? Have her come back. We don't like you.
Did they really say that?
They said some of it, not all of it.
I need to get on your stream. Is it on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Okay, I just want to be able to see the chat.
But you won't be able to see the whole chat unless you're looking at the video.
Yeah, I'll just keep it on mute.
Well, like, even on Facebook. I don't know.
How do I see the whole chat?
Well, I have an aggregator because it's going on Facebook, YouTube. It's going on more than one, so I can't. Basically, you'll only see them as they pop up on the video and then disappear.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do my best.
Yeah, you'll have to watch me a lot. Time is no resident. I will tell you all the questions about Ellie.
Oh, I see. Where's Ellie?
Oh, you have a question.
I can see all the things you're doing, Mark.
You see what the question is?
No, I didn't. All I saw was I have a question about, hey Ellie, I have a question. What is your favorite music or song? Okay, it's probably really generic right now. I'm a real generic girl, okay? I like the song Like That
By Nickelback.
No. Doja Cat. Doja Cat featuring Gucci Mane. It's a really nice song, has a really good video, lots of nice butts in it, you know? So that's what I really look for.
Is this a hip hop thing you just answered?
Yes.
You're supposed to be a rock girl.
Well, I do like rock, but
I'm gonna
that's
tell
my favorite
Justin on
song
you.
right now. That is my favorite song right now. Justin doesn't like 90% of my music. He puts up with me.
I don't know. I kind of like
know
pop music.
My favorite rock song. Oh boy, there's just so much. Would Beastie Boys be considered a type of rock, or because it's rapping too? But I consider it a type of rock. I like their song Sabotage.
Like Sabotage is rock, but not like the.
Yeah.
But then, like, they get away with it at, like, if you go to, like, an all-rock strip club, they'll play Beastie Boys.
Yeah. Like, if you were thinking more of a rap song for Beastie Boys, I like their song Intergalactic. It's a really good
Planetary.
song. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. It's a good song.
Justin will tell you about how I used to have gigantic 12s in the back of my Jeep. And he would hear me coming like a mile away when I was playing that song.
That's like the person who lives 2 doors down from us that plays their music super fucking loud, and it makes you wonder how they even hear sirens when they're driving.
I'm not answering that question.
Well, thank you. I try. When I hear my own voice, I don't like it, so I appreciate somebody else liking it.
Everybody hates their own voice.
Yeah.
You just gotta get used to it. The thing is, like, I want my voice to sound like Justin Rowland.
I don't know who that is.
He does Rick and Morty.
Oh, see, that's a good voice right there.
Not really.
It is, though. There's something about it. Like, I know what you mean, that it's not a good voice because it's kind of rugged, sounds like he's a smoker, but...
No, he's just got kind of a nerdy voice. He's got like, hey guys, hey, how's it going, man?
But I like that. I like that voice. He has a good voice.
Yeah, so it's nowhere near perfect. It's flawed all over the place, but like I love it when it breaks.
Yeah, but who likes a perfect voice?
Like when he does Morty and he goes, "Oh, geez, Rick," and he goes up and down. I love that. Oh, geez. Oh. Little
We're
bits.
talking about good voices. I like Tony DiNozzo's voice in NCIS. That's a good voice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about joining Citizens Against that cocky Kevin.
What?
It's Citizens Against that cocky Kevin. I mean, we're talking about voices, right? And Kevin McKay is obviously the most cocky of all the voices.
He is. He has a good voice. Not one of my favorites, I'd say. Kevin McKay. It's so weird to see my subtitles come up on the video.
Oh, you can see the subtitles, huh?
Yeah, because I have it on mute.
Yeah, it translates.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty on spot. I mean, it's on point.
Not always, but...
Alright, let's see. Alouette, jote, alouette. Alouette, jote, fumore.
Alright, Captain Picard.
I just want to see if it'll translate it right.
Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, soleil, siliqui, avedi, abodui.
It didn't translate it at all.
Well, it's probably set to English. And then it's probably like, oh, this fool is just talking to gibberish.
Probably. Well, I'm like running around in circles right now. I don't even know what to do because I'm so invested in watching the stream.
Oh God, don't do that.
Like, I feel like I have everything I need. I got my panda bear, it's got some bamboo, got some iron and gold and some diamonds. What do I even need?
I mean, are you sure that's all you want for your panda? Is that tiny little...
I made it bigger.
I mean, don't you want to make him something extravagant?
You know, you're right. Maybe I should make an enclosure with more pandas. Maybe I should get more pandas.
Maybe you should start a panda zoo.
Maybe I should just start a zoo. Like with a lot of things in it, you know what I mean? Oh, look at Beluga just sitting up looking at me. He's like, you got bamboo? You got bamboo for me? Give me bamboo. Okay, I'll get you some bamboo. Hold on. It's so weird that it's not like sugar cane. Like it's like wood. Should I use an axe for bamboo? Is that what you should use?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just chop it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or not the very
I didn't
bottom,
wanna
the one
chop
before
on
the bottom.
Look at how high that bamboo's getting, man. Alright.
Whoa, what's it doing? Smoking?
It's smoking the weeds.
Oh, snap. You don't even know what you just said.
The weeds. The Mary Janes. The Mariganjas. Don't drink weed, kids. Okay? Don't abuse
Speaking of the weeds, you oughta...
No, that's not gonna be his voice. I gotta figure out his voice.
Whose voice?
Garbijo.
Garbijo. Oh, like a garbage man?
No. His name is Garbijo because he's just garbage.
Oh, I get it.
But he's like a salesman. He's like a...
He should sound,
He's like a greasy...
No.
he should have like a Boston accent, but loosely sound like the character from the Mucinex commercials, the booger.
Hey! What you need is... Hey, what you need is a bunch of... Hey, I'm Garbage-O.
That's close, but I feel like it needs
Hey,
more...
I'm Garbage-O. Hey, you wanna buy a pizza pie?
Okay, Mark, now you're just yelling.
Sometimes
goodbye,
that's...
Bull and Ellie. Nice to see you guys. Aw, goodbye.
Bye, John.
Good day.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave. At least share the video.
Danger. I'm just trying to find a new hole.
A new hole?
Yep.
Well, you have at least, what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 holes to choose from.
Well, I mean, do you see where I am?
No, I don't.
I'm very far under the ground.
Very far under the ground. Why are you under the ground?
I found a lot of diamonds yesterday.
I found a good bit of diamonds too. I have at least like 16 right now. I'd say that's an accomplishment for me.
I have like 100, or I did.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I'll beat you to death with this torch.
Why?
No, I'm talking to the spider, not you.
Oh, okay. Planting lots of trees over here so we don't have to travel for trees, Mark. Got lots of
I don't
trees
mind
near
traveling.
my
I'm
house.
about to put up a travel system as soon as I find a mine.
Ah, yeah. It's a good idea. I'm gonna eat an apple.
I actually went to
That was a
Chick-fil-A
good
for the first
apple.
time.
I went to Chick-fil-A today too. Did I give
Well,
you a
that-
good idea?
Usually
Was
I
it
like
not
to
a
vote
good
with my
idea?
dollar by not going to Chick-fil-A because of their their morals.
Yeah. Is there any way to repair a weapon?
Yes. On the anvil.
How do I?
You put it on the anvil and then add more of what it's made of.
Ah. Okay,
So if it's a
so
diamond
like,
sword, put more diamonds on there. It's going to take a good bit of your energy too.
So what if I'm doing a bow? Should I use like string or sticks?
Just make a new bow.
No, but it has an enchantment on it. I got it from a skeleton.
I don't think you really. I don't know. I've never tried it. I would say try it with string, and maybe with sticks.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll give it a go.
I'm not stupid enough to do that.
No, it didn't work. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let you. It's too. It's not like valuable enough.
Yeah. What do you mean it's not valuable enough, Mark? Is my bow not good enough for you?
Nope. Piece of garbage.
Hurt.
What is on it that you like so much? Power?
It's just.
I have Bow of Infinity.
What does that mean? Like infinite arrows?
Yep.
That's sick.
I'm actually more of a fan of that than I am any of the others, because you keep going.
Well, yeah, that's like super efficient. Yeah, I'll just make a new bow and put my own enchantment on it.
Do you know anything about fibromyalgia?
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 Fibromyalgia.
They had Stoobies tonight. Oh my. Stoobies is so damn good.
I've never had it.
You've never had Stoobies?
That's what I just said.
I know, I was shocked.
Yeah, I've never had Stoobies.
Why not? You not like fish?
I'm a big seafood fan, but only when it comes to like crab and shrimp. That's about it. I don't really eat a lot of fish. I like cod. Cod is, you know, pretty basic. But
You like the cod?
like it.
Well, it's just like a little restaurant. Like it's almost like a fast food place.
Oh,
And
you
they
don't
make
say.
like shrimp poor boys if you want those.
Huh.
They just basically have lots of fish sandwich options and shrimp sandwich options, and it's pretty delicious
Oh yeah.
because it's local and it's like literally caught sometime this week.
Yeah.
It's not like a McDonald's fish
Sitting in a
sandwich.
freezer. Can't stand frozen fish. Frozen fish is disgusting.
Plus, it's got the Corey seal of approval.
Oh, well then that means it must be very good.
Corey only enjoys the very finest. That's why he's always here every day.
What a specimen. You know
I don't know
show-
why, but specimen makes me think of sperm.
I understand. But I was gonna say, okay, I'm into this new show on Netflix, and it's not new because there's like 6 seasons, but it's new to me. And it's called Alone. You ever heard of it?
I don't know. Tell me more. It sounds. I mean, I've seen.
It's where they take 10 contestants
Oh no.
and they fly them out to like a piece of land that's large and to far enough away where they'll never meet each other because they have to be alone. And they try to live out in the wilderness for as long as they can with only the 10 items that they brought with them.
Question: are they really alone?
Yes.
Camera crew?
The camera crew doesn't stay with them. They maybe come on and check on them like every week to do a wellness check because they want to make sure that nobody dies during the show, so they have to make sure that you're well enough to keep going. And if you get down to like a certain weight or something, they won't let you stay on the show.
So what is it basically? You just give up and then you're out of the show?
Yeah, they give you a camera, like they give you camera equipment to record all of it yourself. And then they give you a walkie-talkie, or no, like a phone, some type of phone.
They have an emergency phone, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so if they want to tap out, they call and they basically say, hey, I'm officially tapping out, I'm throwing myself from the competition, yada yada. And they'll come take a boat out there or a plane out there and come get them.
How do they drop them off?
By plane.
By plane? So what do they do? Like get off the plane and then get into like a truck and...
No, they literally just set them off in a random part of the wilderness.
See, I think I had to set my phone off when I got off the plane.
And they're like completely random too. Like one guy was like, I got a bullshit spot because I'm like miles away from any good green. Like there was part of the
basically
place that had
no resources.
Yeah, he got dropped off in a part that had recently been in a wildfire. So for like a mile radius around him, there was no trees or anything.
He had to move.
Yeah, he had to travel.
Yeah.
And not to mention, when you're trying to find your spot to stay, you have a 95-pound box of camera equipment that you have to move.
Hey, I know a lot about surviving. I play Minecraft. I've spawned into worlds where you're like, oh, this is a good place, and you set up, and then you go down in the mine, and you can't find nothing in the mine. Come up and trying stuff down there, and you're like, oh, well, there's nothing here. Looks like I'm gonna starve. I imagine real life's like that.
It's like really, it's kind of funny to watch. It's not funny because it's kind of fucked up, but it gets really interesting when it gets to like a month in, and they all start to go kind of crazy.
What's up, Navarro?
And one guy, no, it was a girl. She caught a rabbit, and she hollowed it out.
Ew!
And sewed it back together, and made a puppet out of it.
Wow!
Yeah, and did like a
wow, that got
puppet
so
show.
dark.
She did like a.
That got so dark. I thought you were gonna say. I really thought you were gonna say, and she made a teddy bear to comfort herself.
She did eventually make that puppet into a teddy bear.
But at first, no, she hollowed out a rabbit and made a puppet. That's so much more crazy.
She put her hand up it.
Oh yeah, I bet she
moved
put it
the
up there.
mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was but it was kind of funny. It wasn't really fucked up.
Yeah, it was funny in the fact that she's losing her mind, putting her hand up a rabbit's butt in the woods.
Yeah. And then there was one guy who he made a fur coat out of
These guys are experienced, right? They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're people that like have trained in and did a lot of research their whole life.
Yeah, it sounds like they know how to make a
ranches.
fur trap at least.
Yes, they're all of them know how to make like traps. They know how to hunt game. They know how to. You know, everyone has their own skills.
There's a show that I used to watch. It's kind of same on the same vein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only it wasn't alone. It was called The Colony.
I know what you're talking about.
And it was shot in Louisiana after Katrina really wrecked that area because there was a lot of empty houses and a lot of empty places, and so they sent they would send out like what they would do is they'd take about 10 people, set them in quarantine for 24 hours, and then drop them into a map, which was about 10 blocks, and let them find each other.
That's weird.
And then they would come together and start making things, and like you saw how much they relied on like the smart old man who would like design like little electrical systems out of nowhere, and then they had lights.
Oh,
because
I'm sure if these people on this show like came together, they would have. You couldn't stop them. They could probably live out there forever.
I mean, they were like making windmills that generated them, and then water filtration systems, and it was just really cool.
Yeah, but all the people that were on the show, like, they always hit a problem to where they had like all these sets of skills, but they lacked one, and just that one thing like made it hard for them to survive. Like this one guy, he was really good at hunting game, and he killed a whole moose and had meat for like weeks. And
yeah, but then it all goes bad.
Well, not that. What really happened was there was no way to keep it away from other animals, and the animals ate all of the fat on it. So when he would eat just the muscle meat, it wasn't giving him fat, and he still lost weight. Over the span of a month, he lost 30 pounds.
Hey Joe, thank you for joining the Fellowship of Fools.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. He's like, I guess I gotta find some fish, but usually the thing that would happen was they were really good at one thing and they couldn't catch the other. So he just struggled so hard trying to catch a fish. Every time he hooked a fish, it got off his line.
I hate fish. I really hate fish.
Fish probably feel the same way about you, Mark.
They're just so gross and slimy, and
I don't like raw fish. I can eat cooked fish, like seasoned fish, it has to be real fancy made, but I can't eat sushi. I hate sushi.
Like, I can eat it fine. I'm okay with it raw. I'm okay with it, but I just I don't like anything in the ocean. I don't like anything in the ocean. It's a different world. Yeah, I like sushi.
Okay.
Or were you making like in the butt reference?
I was making a dirty joke. Get ready, I'm going in raw.
I like a full fist.
Oh gosh. Oh, I have a horror story about that. You just reminded me. I read this.
Wait, did you use a fist to make a mudslide?
No. This was not a personal experience. I read this story. No, Justin read it to me off of Reddit. And this girl, she said that her and her husband or boyfriend or whoever didn't really get freaky a lot. But when they got super drunk one night, they were like, okay, we're going to try some new shit. They were going to try fisting. So he was fisting her. Piss drunk, both of them. And she said she went to the bathroom and she was like, wow, like I feel like really wet, like why is it getting so bad? And then she was like bleeding out from her vagina, and she's like, okay, maybe he just started my period early. And so she let it go for a little bit and it didn't stop, so she went to the doctor and they said that she had a full laceration on the inside of her vagina.
How do you not feel that?
Because they were pissed drunk, Mark. You don't feel anything when you're drunk.
That's not true.
I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't fully understand unless you had a vagina.
Look, look. Oh, don't look. I got a wiener.
It's
I
different.
think I would notice if somebody cut it on the inside or out.
Okay, well, she just didn't.
Don't say
notice,
it's
okay?
different. Look. Every single girl I've ever dated has asked me to clip my fingernails. Case in point.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, in this particular
Otherwise-
story that I read, she seemed to have not noticed, and she actually ended up having to get 6 stitches on the inside of her vagina.
That's still pretty gross.
That's awful! That's so scary!
Why is that scary?
Could you imagine getting stitches on your penis?
Yeah, but I'm not going to engage in fisting in my penises.
Oh my gosh.
I think I know how to. You know what? Like, I think I'm going to be able to avoid. Like, throughout my life. I think I'm going to be good. And if a situation arises where I won't be able to avoid it, I don't think I'll be in the situation to complain about my health. I think that'll be the point, is that they're actually trying to hurt me.
Oh, I had a good yawn. Good old yawn. I'm getting tired. At some point, Justin's gonna be back and we're supposed to go to Niceville, like I said.
Go to nice Tucky. He won't be
It's
home
not
till like
nice,
that.
though. It's really not that nice.
Oh wow, what a take!
When I went to Niceville High School, I got bullied a lot. Like,
Yeah, but
kids are really snobby there.
all high schools bully.
Yeah. But it was just that
Growing
different
up is
type of
just-
bullying. I'm not saying it was worse bullying, it was just a type.
It was just worse because you had to deal with it.
Well, yeah.
I got horrifically.
Barking.
It's either Adam or
Not Justin.
Justin.
Oh, I got a record. I got a disc.
I'm looking for a hole in the ground. A hole in the ground.
And I
Looking.
got a lot of horse armor. I mean, like, a lot of horse armor.
I found a spawn last night, a mob spawn, no chests.
That sucks.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I'm fighting a zombie with chainmail armor on. Oh, I got some chainmail armor.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
worthless.
Well, it's cool, though. It looks cool. Now I'm just gonna sit here and fight some zombies for a while.
Wow, I'm right off the map already.
Why is Hero whining? Oh, poor puppy.
Where is he?
He's
Hero!
in the hall.
What are you crying for?
Poor pupper. Mowgli came. He's like, are you talking to me?
Mowgli came in here, do you? Oh, Mowgli!
What did he do?
Oh God!
Oh gosh, I don't like that sound.
Well, I'm sitting here trying to take care of doggies, and then zombies start killing me.
I'm just gonna sit back. Kill a few zombies, you know what I mean? That's about it. That's about all there is to it.
I think Hero just likes howling now.
He does it a lot when you're not here.
Does he?
Yeah.
Like
But I
cries?
think it's just like... no, it's like howling and barking. It's never whining. I think he just like gets nervous when he hears something outside, he usually goes to the back door and does it.
They'll go. "Hoo."
He's like, "Oh, roo, roo, roo."
What the hell is that? Are you just a regular villager? Sorry, buddy,
So you wanna
didn't bring
hear
some
about
golden.
What happened at work today?
Don't use names, or you only use
won't.
first names.
I won't use any names. Because I don't want to, like, embarrass them.
Well, that and also
okay.
you don't want to libel yourself on a stream.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we have a coworker. I'm gonna call him, this is a fake name, so it's not a real name. I'm gonna call him
Tatum.
Chad. His name is Chad, okay?
Chad?
Chad. Which is like way off. But anyway. Like a week ago, he was on grill and it was like one of the hottest days that we've had so far this summer. And everyone noticed that he was kind of acting like really messed up on something, you know, like he had taken something. And he looked like he was falling asleep standing up. Like, he was acting almost drunk, but you knew it wasn't drunk. It was, like, a downer or something. And
Could be COVID.
no, it definitely wasn't. And if you listen to the rest of the story, you'll know that it wasn't. Okay, so someone called the ambulance because he, like, fell over and, like, started pissing himself. And couldn't even think straight, didn't even know where he was. So we were like, oh shit, he's probably like overdosing or something. So they called the ambulance, he went to the doctor, and he came back and he told us that it was just dehydration. Now, if you know anything about dehydration, you don't really pee a lot when you're dehydrated.
You'll throw up.
Yeah, and he didn't throw up either. And he was just pissing himself and couldn't think straight, and yeah, it was just acting like he was falling asleep, you know, like he was really out of it. And so he comes back to work. Oh, that night that he went to the doctor, we like found out that he actually went out and got some more of whatever he was on. Just immediately after he gets back from the doctor from almost dying off that shit. And so today, it happened again. He was acting exactly the way he was before, but it wasn't as hot, so he wasn't like, you know, he wasn't like dying or anything. And his eyes were just like super red, like not the type if you were like smoking weed or something, but it was like red, like one of them crazy homeless people that you see on the side of the road yelling at people, like that kind of red.
That sounds like alcohol.
That's what you would think, but this guy actually is an alcoholic, and we've seen the way he acts when he drinks versus what he was acting like then.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the eye thing, like it's.
Well, yeah, we think
It
that
could
he
be
was
multiple
probably-
things. He could be like.
Well, that's what we're saying.
Drunk
We think
and
that
high.
It was, yeah, we think he took pills with alcohol, and that's why he was like overdosing and shit and wasn't okay, because he mixed shit.
I'm pretty sure I know who
And-
this is.
Yeah, and
This person a real
So-
problem.
yeah.
Very sweaty.
Yeah. But so he was like all fucked up at work, and everyone was like getting really mad at him because shit, we just went through this like a week ago and you didn't learn your lesson. And he did it on his break. Like, he was so good throughout the entire day, then he went on break and got fucked up. and he was supposed to close. So we had to get someone to close for him because he's so messed up. He's like standing there wobbling back and forth. Like he can't even stand up straight. He had a mask on his face. When he went to the bathroom, he pulled it down over his chin, and then he put a mask on over that mask on his chin and didn't even know until it told him.
That's hilarious.
It was kind of hilarious. We were laughing at him, but he's so fucked up that he didn't even know we were laughing at him. Like he was so messed up that you could sit there and talk shit in front of him and he didn't know that you were even talking about him.
Do you think that's what he thought he wanted to be when he grew up?
Absolutely not.
That he wanted to be that broken, that every day.
But you gotta think, like, he's going through so much shit right now.
There's no excuse. It's all because of this.
Yeah. Well, no, the problems came before the drugs. He used to actually be really good, but then all of this stuff...
He's a psychopath. The guy's a psycho. Don't try and justify him.
Well, I don't know.
He's done some pretty horrible things.
Different levels.
Well, you know him every day, so you can kind of say, well, he's all right.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's done some really horrible things to people.
But anyway, so he was like standing there and he was about to fall over, and I'm like, hey, he needs to sit down. He needs to sit down. Like, I'm not gonna watch him just fall over and crack his head open. Like, tell him to sit down. And he like looks in to the like the front of the building where the kitchen part, and he like can barely see straight, and he's like, y'all don't have to worry about me. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all don't have to worry about me. And we're just sitting there like, bro, you can't even stand up right now.
I'd say something like, we're not worried about you. We're tired of your shit.
It was a little bit of both, you know? I mean, he is a part of, like, our crew, like, our everyday thing. So, you know, we kind of have a little bit of a bond with him, you know?
Yeah, and then you make excuses because you see him every day.
I don't know.
The dude went to jail.
Yeah, but, you know...
I know. You know, people get caught up.
He doesn't have
We're
a very
bullshit,
good life.
but... I don't know, I saw a very nasty side of that guy. He showed no respect. Like he showed no value to my life at all, or my belongings.
Well, I don't know what happened then. I just know him now.
I just want you to be careful around him.
Well, yeah, we are. I mean, you know, I don't feel unsafe around him.
Well, you should.
No, who I really feel unsafe around is his girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, like, he could easily be that effed up at work that he gets all of you severely burned by that fat fryer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we told our boss about it, and I think he's gonna be gone for a while because they're gonna try and get him into rehab. And he seemed like he was actually okay with that idea. I think he only is okay with that idea because it's a chance to get away from his girlfriend. But we've all been telling him, like, dude, you're not, like, obligated to stay with her. Like, you are the one who has to change your life. You are the only one who can change things. Like, you're not stuck anywhere. You're not stuck being like this. It's you. You have to change.
Yeah, but he's so broken that don't
Everyone
matter.
deserves a chance, though, Mark.
No, he's so broken that he's past that point. He doesn't.
Well, you're just basing it off of like that side that you saw with him. You know, you're just basing it off.
Yeah,
of that,
and garbage people stay garbage people.
You
don't show such a
he is
disrespect
fully
for.
garbage person.
I do, man. It's just he's caused nothing but hurt to everybody that I've seen around.
I don't know.
You can't keep hurting people. He's toxic.
Well, how did he hurt people?
Well, I'm not going to discuss that on the stream.
Well, we don't know who you're talking about.
Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I have no respect for anybody that's an alcoholic that doesn't respect me.
Well, I get that. I get that respect has to be earned sometimes. But I just know him as my everyday coworker, and I haven't seen a bad side of him like that since today.
But you're already complaining.
Well, that, like I said, since today. I've seen that bad side of him, but even then he still wasn't acting like disrespectful or anything. He was just really fucked up.
But you're also at work where he kind of has to behave.
Yeah. He's just in a really dark place, you know. And I mean, I know you've experienced being in dark places and stuff, you know?
I have, and even when I'm in really dark places, I push people away. I don't
Well,
I don't
everybody handles
hurt
things
them.
differently, you know?
Yeah, you can say that, but just some people aren't worth it.
I feel
The
you.
world, and to me, it's nice to live in a liberal world where everyone can be saved and there's all that, and it's a nice thought. But it tends not to be the way the world works.
I don't know. I still have that mentality in me where I feel like most people can be saved. Most people can get better.
Yeah, but they gotta wanna be.
Well, that's at the point that he's trying to get right now. We're trying to make him see that.
You can't make somebody see it.
Well, I guess we're trying to help him see that. We're not trying to make him, we're just trying to help him see that. But yeah, it was a crazy thing that happened, you know?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
drugs are bad.
Yeah, and I guess
mean, I'm
the
not gonna
reason
lie.
I'm so,
I enjoy
guess
a
the
nice
reason
drug.
I'm so like understanding with it and stuff is because I've been there, like with different shit, and
That's why I'm so not understanding about it. It's because I've been there.
yeah.
I've been there, and then I've also been there with somebody that had the problem, that dragged me into the problem and destroyed my life, and then also just destroyed everything else around it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of why I understand his side, because when I went through it, I was a shitty person, and I stole from people, I hurt people, I said hurtful things, I cut people out of my life that didn't deserve it, and, you know, I had to... I didn't get better until everybody completely cut me off and made me feel completely and utterly alone. That was the only time I got better, and I had to do it completely by myself at that point.
Problem is, I like being alone.
I do to a certain extent. But I don't like to be
Brag.
alone in the fact that everybody doesn't want to talk to me. That part bothers me.
So it's how me and Justin have been for the last 20 years.
What the on stuff. You can't pick up any good stuff. Where are you, Spider? Just come
I
here,
hate it
Spider.
when I can't find anything cool.
Well, I'm next to a lot of lava. A lot of untouched lava right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think I have the potential to find some diamonds right now.
Ooh,
Cool thing though, I think I might have another kidney stone. That's
a
really
lava
cool.
fall. That's cool. What's that feel like? Cause I might have one now. It hurt my.
It's like, I know guys don't get UTIs as much as girls, so I don't know if you like understand what I'm about to say, but like, it doesn't feel, it doesn't have the pain like a UTI does. Like, it doesn't hurt to pee, but it doesn't allow you to completely empty your bladder. It stops you from emptying your bladder at first, and then you start to have really bad mid-back pain on both the right and the left side, and then it just slowly progresses. And the first time I got kidney stones, it gave me like 6 UTIs, and I had to completely like keep going back and getting antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic, and it's really shitty.
This hole's really shitty.
Your holes are really shitty, but
The back one certainly is.
yeah, I think I have another kidney stone. My back has been really hurting, and it makes you go pee at night, like while you're trying to sleep. It makes you go pee like 10,000 times.
It's like sleep apnea.
Yes, but more painful. I used to have sleep paralysis. Do you believe in ghosts, Mark?
No.
You don't?
Nope.
I believe in ghosts.
Even though I'm a Ghostbuster.
I lived in this house in Niceville when I was in high school, and this was the first time I ever experienced sleep paralysis, and I thought it was really weird because I didn't have really bad sleeping issues. But I would get up for school in the morning, and I would sit on the couch and try and eat my breakfast, and I would fall asleep with my eyes open because I was so exhausted. I would just fall asleep like sitting up watching TV. And I would have like really awful dreams. Like, one time I dreamt that there was like a roach crawling all over me, and I couldn't kick it off my leg because I couldn't move.
Should've just
And
made
so
that
I'm just,
little
like,
mug your
sitting
friend.
there. But then the dreams like would get really fucked up to where, you know how you have like knowledge in your dreams and you don't see it, but you know it's there.
What do you mean knowledge? Like,
you know that something is there in your dream, but you aren't exactly seeing it. Like, it's something behind you, you know?
It's more of like a feeling.
I guess. But yeah, it's more like audio, like the hearing things. And I had a dream that my whole family was tied up behind me on hospital beds, and they were all being like sawed in half and like cut up, and there was like blood splattering on the wall next to me, and I could hear them all screaming.
Welcome, Lexi, to the Hospital of Doom. Your family is already here. Would you like to join them?
This is like oddly scarring right now. Like, I'm kind of like reliving trauma. And I had another dream that was like a bunch of
Could you hand me the bone saw, please?
But in this dream, there were like 4 or 5 people in like robes, and they all walked out and stood in a circle in front of me, and they started like doing that om thing, you know. It was really ominous. It wasn't like soothing, it was like yeah, kind of like that.
Like something from the Doom soundtrack.
A little bit, but less techno.
No, when you go into like there's parts in Doom where it's like all what is it, chorus?
Yeah.
And I mean chorus as in actual group of people singing. Gosh
Yeah.
darn it.
Like a choir.
What do you want? Hmm?
Well, that wasn't such a chore, now was it?
Look at this.
Look at what?
See if I can get a little.
What? I have to get off. Justin is on the way, and I have to be ready.
There we go. Look at it. Look at the stream.
I don't have it on anymore.
This is what I got to deal with. This is what I got to deal with all day right here. Mr. Barky down here.
Mr. Barky,
Yeah, see Mr. Barky?
do you see me behind you?
No. Mr. Barky?
Goodness.
Right? Look at these troublemaker. Say oofa.
Oh gosh.
Oofa. Do you like performing for the people? Perform for them, hero. Why? My little adorable monsters. You want to see a snake? Yeah, lick it. Lick it. Oh, yeah. He's my little boy. Well, I'm gonna go take care of him because he is antsy as a mug. He's antsier than a mug and shiznit.